Hey, good afternoon. It's Candy from Powell, Ohio, and I'm excited you're here today. Thanks for stopping by. I have a couple of really easy Z-fold cards. There's many different types of fun folding Z-fold cards. This is, looking at it from the front, you can kind of see that it makes a Z, and that's why they call it a Z-fold. Some of them have another piece inside that's attached, but mine, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you how I made it, is simply just an open up with no attachment. Sometimes they'll have attachments here, but I made mine very simple and kind of fun. It makes a great masculine card as well. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to give you some tips on how I made this easy card, and I'll show you one more using the same design. So kind of gives you the idea that you can just keep going with these. So thanks again for being here. I do have a website, candystampers.com, and I actually have everything, all the measurements on how to make this card on my candystampers.com site, and I will post it after this video plays today or records, and then I'll upload that video to my site so that you can go back and watch again if you need to, and or at least get all my measurements. So it is celebration time. If you don't know what that is, for every $50 you purchase, you can get a free Stampin' Up! Celebration product. We have quite a few different items in here. We have some paper, some stamps. Oh my gosh, there's a plethora of products that are so much fun, and I've been really enjoying it. So this stamp set, Best Delivery, is in our mini catalog, our newest mini catalog, and it is from January to June of this year. And this particular stamp set is on page, I should have had it bookmarked. I had it opened earlier, and then, of course, I closed the book. 53. So it's right here on page 53 if it's something you want to order, because this is a fun stamp set. I felt like it was kind of limiting, but I actually came up with this fun idea. So here we go. I'm going to start off using basic gray cardstock, and I have it all cut and ready here. When I'm finished, I'm going to show you that I'm going to be using these Resin Stars. These are also in our mini catalog. I'll be using Real Red ink and Night of Navy ink and a Night of Navy ink spot. So you can purchase the, I think we still have the blank ink spots. I guess I should have looked at that. This one came from the Love Santa stamping kit that Stampin' Up! Had. And it is, well, that kit was adorable. It was very, very popular at the holiday time, at Christmas. And so I saved that and have been using it for other projects after I used it on that actual kit that I had put together. Yes. So you can buy the blank stamping ink spots right here. They're uninked. And it's on page 129 in our annual catalog. So you can buy the uninked and make any colors that you want using our ink refills. And these are a pack of 5 for $9. So I have the Night of Navy ink spot, and I'll be using that to show you what I did on this particular card. So let me scoot my things off to the side. Again, I do have a host code for January, and it's also posted on my website. For anybody ordering $50 or more after shipping and tax, through the rest of this month, I'll be sending cards. I'll be sending these, any of my cards that I've made for my lives to you. So if you place an order, you'll get a freebie card. How fun, a little bonus for you. All right, so let's get started. The base of my card is a basic gray, and I know it's very dark on here. Oh, you know what? I had a paper here. Pause for one moment. Okay, bring in the white paper. So it's basic gray. I have scored it at 2 3/4, and I've scored it again at 5 1/2. So the base is 4 1/4 by 11. scored at 2 3/4, 5 1/2. And so that is going to simply fold in that direction. So let me go ahead and get all my pieces glued down first. And I can show you what I did. Have my little bone folder. So I don't know all the exact measurements. Again, it's all going to be on my website as soon as I'm done here because it's keyed up. I actually got it. I feel so organized today. I have it all already in there and I just have to finish this and download it there so that it'll all be out there for you. So I am placing this, I know, is 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to be our base, or our inside base, I should say. Because the base is actually the 4 1/4 by 11. So, all right, we're going to just glue that right into the middle. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Okay, so I'm going to put these pieces down as well. This is another one of our Night of Navy cardstock. And I know it's 4 inches tall, but I can't remember what the other measurement is. Probably 2 1/4. But don't quote me because I typed them in and did not write them down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see. And again, this card is going to be what I would categorize as it can be a masculine card. And I know so often we're looking for masculine cards for our loved ones. And I have 2 boys, so I'm always looking for boy stuff, masculine stuff. They're not boys, but anymore. They've grown up. Okay, so I'm going to use my bone folder and just get this to fold a little bit better. And then again, I have to put on my next layer. So I have construction going on across the street. And I don't know if you guys can hear it. They're building a big subdivision. And they've got all this huge equipment that is, I don't know what they're doing, but it is noisy. Okay, so I am going to use the Brick and Mortar 3D embossing folder. I didn't bring it over here, but I will. This 3D embossing folder is one of our thicker 3D embossing folders. I love this folder. I use it quite a bit. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted you to be able to see kind of what it looks like. I have it in the white, and it's already been embossed, so you'll be able to see that as well. Thought it would show up better in the dark, but I wonder if I used the wrong piece. Let me look at this. Huh. I think I did. I had 2 different measurements on that blue paper, blue cardstock, and I used the wrong one. But no worries, I will make it work somehow. Okay, so our next layer is the next measurement up. So for the front of the card, let me just show you what I just did. For the front of the card, there is this blue piece here, and it is very similar to the size of this piece, but it's like a weird measurement, like an 1/8 off. And I just glued these 2 bigger pieces here. So the pieces that I have to layer later on are going to be the same size, and that's a little bit of a problem. So I'll fix that somehow. We'll make it work. Okay, so these pieces are going to get layered on here, and we need to just glue them down. I was wondering why that looked like such a tight fit. I normally don't make it that close together in sizes. And all of a sudden I'm looking at it going, uh-oh. Oh, well, that happens on my lives, and we just make it go, right? We'll figure it out. I'll cut the white a little bit smaller. It's all good. So we're going to glue this on. I'm using my multi-liquid glue. My label's all messy. But I love this glue because if it's a little crooked when it goes on, you can still maneuver it. That's what I like about this. Stand up here and I'll look in my camera and see who's out there. I see Donna. Hi, Donna. That's a pretty way to spell your name. I've never seen it spelled that way. D-A-W-N-A. I like it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now I have these pieces. So technically this piece is supposed to layer here, and then this piece is going to go on here. But seeing as though they're the same size, I'm just going to cut a little teeny snippet off rather than cutting the blue again. So I should rename today to Winging It Wednesday, because sometimes that's what happens. But look, I just took a little piece off of there, and I'm going to make that work. So hopefully it will. All right, let's get to some stamping here. And that will be the next piece. So I usually have a piece of black, but I'm just going to keep it. Here, I'll do that. All right, so the first thing I want to do, here's my card. I'm going to copy this card again for you so you can see exactly how I put it together. So we need to stamp the truck. I'm going to stamp it in the Night of Navy ink. I'm going to use my larger ink pad because the truck is actually very large, so we want to make sure. Now, one of the things I did earlier was I really pressed down on this, and I didn't mean to, but I got the ink in the wheel well, and then it transferred to my paper. So you want to be careful not to press too hard. It's just a tap. It's a little bit longer than your ink pad, so you want to make sure you kind of go across. Like let the truck drive across your ink pad and then go in reverse. So then it should go beep, 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 beep. Like the truck's across the street, right? Okay, hopefully I got that down. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp. Find my center. Looks like my headlights are on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp that down. Pressing hard and firmly onto all edges of my stamp, holding my stamp in place so it does not skip. How did that sound? Oh, that looks so nice. Yay. Makes me happy when it comes out because that doesn't always happen. Just like my pieces that I glued down. Oh, well. It happens. Okay, so I'm going to clean that off and set that truck aside. So now let's get to stamping. So on this stamp set, here, I'll pull it up here on the box. It says birthday wishes, signed, sealed, and delivered. Adorable. It's all one stamp. So you're going to see that here. It's all one stamp. So I want to put just birthday wishes, but I really don't want to cut this stamp apart. So what I did was I used my my little ink spot. This is where these come in super handy. You want to make sure that that stamp is very, very clean so that you don't have any ink residue right here. When you go to stamp it, that would transfer. So I'm just going to, I clean that off and just kind of patting the wetness off. All right, so all I want to do is take my ink spot. This is how cute it is. And I'm going to carefully just tap this over my stamp. And I'm going to carefully just get my words that I want covered. Now, I'll show you another way to do that. If you don't have an ink spot yet, you can always order them. But you want to be careful not to bump it onto the other words. So I have that all covered almost. Might be easier to even look like this, except for I have to pull it down here so I can see it. So I'm just going to go across, tap, 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 tap. And then I have just my birthday wishes on here. So I'm going to stand up, hold my breath, and stamp away here. Okay. Yay! Now, I did notice you may want to put like a piece of Scotch tape, because I noticed last time when I did it, these stamps, the photopolymer stamps, are a little tacky, so it did kind of hold onto my paper a little bit. And I noticed that on my other card, it did the same. But that's all right. But just be careful, because that can happen. So you can put like a piece of washi tape or a piece of tape across here so that this doesn't stick to your actual cardstock. So I want to clean this again because, again, this says birthday wishes, signed, sealed, and delivered. Well, did you notice on my truck door, I put just the word delivered. Isn't that cute? When I kept looking at it, it just bothered me that it was so plain. And I thought, So I looked at all the stamps and I thought, well, I can do the same exact thing that I just did using my little ink spot and just getting the word delivered. So it's actually easier for me to do it this way. Hello, Paula. Welcome. So right now I want to be really careful not to get that and in there. And if I do, it's all right. But you guys will get the idea of how to make it all work. Okay. Oh, it looks like I got everything I wanted. And I'm going to just simply go ahead and take this, stamp it right in the middle, and peel it off. I did get a little bit on the upper part, but hey, no worries. Isn't that cool? So you can kind of blot out other words and make your stamps go just a little bit further. So I thought that was really fun. I did this as a card swap. So I had to make, I think, 15. And they came out. I took my time and they all came out. So I was very excited. I want to show you one more tip before I pull this away. So I was playing with it. And another thing here, I'll just do it on this. Do I have an extra piece? Let me make sure I have an extra scrap here. The one that I cut will stay here. This is the one that I cut. Okay. But let me show you on another one what I did, because this was kind of fun and different. So I'm going to do another truck and then show you what I did with that. Oops. This is just my take a look. I'm not going to use it, but still want it to look nice, right? Hopefully. Yay. So what I did that was kind of fun was, and I'm going to try a piece of washi tape, see if that helps. Let me grab that. It's right here. But this was kind of a fun little tip as well. This is old washi tape. Well, of course, we don't sell it anymore, so it's older. And being stubborn, it doesn't want to come off of the roll. Oh, candy, candy, candy. Get this off of here so I can get it started. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me try a different one. See if this one's going to be stubborn or not. This will work much easier. Okay, so I want to ink up. This was just something fun I want to show you. I'm going to ink up my birthday wishes again. And I'm hoping this will work, because I was going to, well, that was dumb. I just got it on all the words. It was something that I was going to do on my swaps, but then it was kind of taking me a long time, so I decided not to. But I can share it with you because it might be something you want to try. So we'll do a tap, 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 tap. All right, now I'm going to just cover this part of my words because I don't want it to be sticky like it was. That was causing a little problem. So we're just going to cover this part up. And I'll show you why here in a second. So what I did was I thought, when I was stamping all of these for my swap, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if the truck was in motion? So because I'm right-handed, I'm going to turn it over. But I thought, wouldn't it be cool if the words looked like they moved? So I stamped it down and then just pulled the stamp to give it like motion. It came out better if I held it down a little bit, but here's one that I did that came out, I thought it came out pretty good. So you're just going to ink it up, stamp it down. Don't smash it into your paper, but stamp it down so you get the ink on there and then just pull it. And it kind of looks like the truck's moving. What do you think? You like it? Hi, Carmen. Welcome. Anyway, that was my little extra tip. I didn't end up doing that, like I said, because it was just going to take me too long. I had to do too many. But I like it. I like the way it came out. All right, so let's work on, I'm just going to put that aside. Let's work on our inside piece. And this is also going to be stamped in the Night of Navy ink. So I have my words here. Sending lots of love today and each day after. Cute. So a little tap, tap, tap. And this is just simply going to go in the top here. Stamp that on. Oh, you know, I just love the way this ink transfers onto your paper. It's so cool. Now let's add some of the red balloons. So in this stamp set, you have a single red balloon, or a single red one. Well, that's the color I made it. A single balloon, you have a heart, and then they have like these hearts that you can stamp onto the back of the truck, or these balloons that you can stamp onto the back of the truck. But because my piece was so small, I didn't have room for those extra balloons. So I just made the little single red balloon. So you also have a red balloon in your kit. It's whatever color you want to make it. All right, so I have these already on my little blocks, and I'm just going to stamp a couple of red balloons. Give it a little more color on the inside. Oops. And then I have one for the front of the truck, right in between the birthday and the wishes. Just, that's what worked for me when I laid it all out. And there. Oh, that came out cute. It came off of the W. I like it. All right, so we have that. I can put my red ink away and just show you how simply this whole thing goes together. All right, let me make sure I don't have any ink on my fingers, because that is normally what I do, and then I touch everything. Okay, so you guys can see again where I messed up and put my wider piece here, but it's okay. You get the idea of how this is all going to go together. And I have the correct measurements on my website. So the first thing I need to do is glue these down to my Night of Navy pieces that were cut out correctly, but I messed up. But I fixed it. So we're going to just go ahead and glue those on. And glue, glue, glue. Love this because I can move it around if I put it on crooked. So there, no, it's straight. And then this is going to get glued in the middle. And then we're going to put some glue on this one. And, okay, so I have a question for all of you. What is your favorite new stamp set in the new mini catalog? Just the single stamp set, or it could be part of a bundle. But what is your favorite? Put in the comments. I'm curious to see kind of which direction everyone's going with these, because there's some that are very, like we have some that are very feminine, some pretty flower ones. We have that Hey Sports Fan. That Sports Fans, that's a really cute one that I'm working on right now with some scrapbook pages. Maybe next week I'll show you my scrapbook pages. Oh my God, they're just adorable. And I make the big 12 by 12 pages. So I'm going big because I have a lot of pictures, and my scrapbookers that come here to their classes, they love the big scrapbook pages so that they can put all their photos on it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just glue all this together. So I simply glued the inside first. So if you kind of center that and glue it on, then when it comes time to glue this down, then you're just going to eyeball it over the top of that. Hello, Mary Ellen. The Tulip and Daffodil set. Oh, that one is so pretty. I just got some swaps back, and I was in a swap that I got many, like I think I ended up with at least 1 or 2 samples of each stamp set. Diane, flowing flowers. Oops, it just moved. Hi, Karen. Karen. Oh, Ladybug and Punch. Yes, hello, Ladybug. I like that one too. So cute. I've actually been making some fun little things for my class that's coming up. Okay, so you want to glue your inside first and go ahead and center that, because now what we're going to do is we're only going to put the glue on here, and then we're going to find where it lines up to our inside piece. Much easier than trying to do it the other way around. I did not use dimensionals on this at all because this, with the brick and all these layers, it's pretty thick. And I didn't want it to be even thicker. So I just kept it to where, you know, where I thought it would not be too high. Okay, so let's go right about here and put some glue. I do love that Hello Ladybug set. I've made so many fun things with it. I can't get enough of it. And when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's cute. But started playing with it. Oh, my gosh. The truck card. Thank you. You like it? Thanks, Karen. This is really a fun, and it can be really for any age. It could even be for any of the older guys in your family. Girls like trucks too, but I was thinking this was a cute masculine one with the colors I chose. All right, so this is how it opens. See, a little Z fold, and it just goes boop. I love it. So when I finished with it, I wanted to add some more, like some embellishments to the front, and I needed it to be, it's really springy here. It wants to spring open. Let's see if I can get that to lay down. Lay down. It's not obeying me. I used the Resin Star embellishments, and it was so perfect. I sat here going, oh my God, what am I going to use? And the colors were so perfect. This goes with the Hey Sports Fan suite, but it was unbelievable. The colors were exactly what I needed. So this is our pick a tool tool. And I just got the new putty piece to put in. So hopefully I can make this work. So I want to use the larger of the blue stars here and put that right about there. And then I want to use the larger of the yellow. And I'm just going to kind of twist that and put it down here. And then the cute little red star is perfect for the door. So when you stamp your word, delivered, you want to make sure you stamp it about in the middle so you have room for your little star on the door. Is that just not too fun? I love the word fun. I had an aunt growing up that everything was fun. And she's so sweet. She's in her 90s as well. And she is just a riot. But everything you did, oh, how fun. And so anytime I say that word, I picture her. So there's our fun card. And it's so easy, you guys. You can use designer series paper here if you don't want to use like an embossing folder. But if you are limited, says no crafter ever on designer series paper. Because come on, you guys, you all probably have stacks of it just like I do. But if you're worried about making it all matchy-matchy, just simply do the white or whatever color you want and just pull it all through. I just think that's so easy. So I'm going to do one more for you, same design, and show you another one that I had in mind because I thought this was really, really fun. Now, here it is. I'm looking for all my pieces because I have it all cut. But if you saw my table right now, you'd be laughing, going, oh my goodness, how does she keep it all straight? Okay, now I'm going to make sure that I don't put the wrong pieces down. Ah, I've got this. I've got this. Okay, so very quickly again, I'm using this one as Early Espresso, and I have a 4 1/4 by 11, scored it 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And so we're just going to fold it back, zip, and then we're going to fold it back again, or fold it the other way. So it makes a Z fold, a very simple Z. See, can you see it? Guess it would be, no, that's right. All right, so then we're gonna put our layers on. So I used Early Espresso for the base. I'm using Crumb Cake next. And then I'll be using vanilla. So did you guys answer me as to what your favorite stamp sets are? Oh, I love this embossing folder. Makes the truck like... It does. It does look like it's driving by a building in the old downtown areas, right? Making its deliveries. Okay, so we have our crumb cake and then our next crumb cake piece, and you're going to see how much better this fits. Again, guys, measurements will be on my site. They're there. I just have to make it public viewed so you can all see it. And that'll be on here. But I upload, after my lives, I actually upload these lives to my YouTube channel. And you can find me, Candy Michael, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, on my YouTube channel. Find it and like it and subscribe. Because if I get more subscribers, then eventually I could even do some live YouTube videos. YouTube videos. But I have some fun old ones in there too that you can go and look at, and just some fun projects that are on there. So let's go ahead and glue these down. Again, I used the brick. I kept it the same just to keep it simple. But I loved the whole look behind this. So I wanted to keep it going. So we have our vanilla using the brick embossing folder. And we'll put this right on here. And then the big piece. The very, very big piece here across the back. Well, it's actually across the middle. And this will go on here. So can any of you guess what this truck is going to be? It's going to be the truck. I'm going to use the truck. But it's going to be, I guess it'll kind of be a birthday. Let me think about that. Yes, it's going to be a birthday card. But you'll see what kind of birthday card. All right, now, see what I did? I got smart and I kept my pieces together so I knew which ones got glued to what. All right, let's go ahead and stamp this baby. We're going to stamp the truck in our early espresso ink. And this is just a really simple stamping project. Now, when your pieces or your stamp is bigger than your ink pad, it's really easy to just take and do ink pad to stamp. It's so much easier. And with our ink pads, you do not want to smash them. I did go too heavy earlier. And on this one, you can see in the middle of the wheel, I got ink on there because I smashed it so hard. And then when I smashed it on my paper, it transferred. So you want to be really careful. These stamps aren't that deep. Okay, holding my breath. And I like to hold my stamp, give it pressure on all sides. No pressure here. Voila! Yay! Okay, I'm going to leave this open, but off to the side. Danger, I know. Danger, danger. Okay, next what we're going to do is I already cut this out, but I want to show you. I took our die set from, oh, I didn't tell you what stamps I was using. This is Nothing's Better Than. This is a bundle. Well, I know it has coordinating dies or dies that go with it. I'm sorry, I don't even know if it's still a bundle, but it does have dies that coordinate and go with it. So I used the coffee die, and I used our adhesive sheets, which you just simply cut a little bit smaller than the piece you're using, the adhesive sheets, and you just put it on and make it like it becomes like a sticker now. So when I ran this through the cutting machine, now it cut out a piece, my little coffee, but it has the sticker paper on the back, the adhesive sheet. So I don't have to fuss with gluing it. It has glue on it now. When I peel this off, it now becomes like a sticker. So then that's going to simply go onto my truck. It's going to be a coffee truck, if you didn't guess. So let me set that aside for a minute because I'm not ready for it. Okay, so obviously I've already... Oh, did you see that when I stamped down here? Oh, maybe you didn't. Okay, I like surprises more so. All right, so we have our little truck. It could be a UPS truck, right? We love UPS because they're the ones that deliver all of our Stampin' Up! Goods. So we appreciate the UPS people. So I'm using the espresso ink again. I'm going to make this, like I said, a little coffee truck. So look at this darling little coffee cup that comes in this Nothing's Better Than coffee. I am a coffeeholic. I love my coffee. Coffeeholic. I don't know what you call it, but that's me. And so this stamp comes with the outline, and then it actually comes with the inner part of the stamp. So I'm going to set my espresso off to the side. And then I'm going to bring over my crumb cake ink. And I'm going to use this crumb cake ink to do the inside piece of my, for my coffee cup. Hello, Karen. So now we're going to simply line that up. Simply, I say, because you can see through the stamp. Ah, there you go. And now my coffee cup looks like it has coffee in it. Yay. So then this gets die cut out. We're going to run it through the machine. And look how cute it comes out. It was like magic, really, if you ask me. So let's keep working on this little truck. This is super cute. So I'm going to take this truck. I'm going to put the coffee cup right about here. But before I glue it down, well, let me ask you this. Do any of you guys have family members or friends that absolutely love, and I might add, are addicted to coffee? That's me. I love my coffee. So do you have friends that love coffee too? Yes or no? Just say, yes, I have family members. Yes, I have friends that are coffeeaholics. Well, I don't know what you call it, but I had to take a sip of my coffee. So I have this. I am going to add a little bit of coffee steam to my coffee cup. So that's why I don't want to glue it down just yet. So tap, tap lightly. I'm going to simply slide my coffee cup out of the way and stamp where I want the little steam to go. Because look how cute that is. It's going to just go right under my coffee cup. Then I am going to pop that up. If you see me looking over here for my dimensionals, I spy with my little eye a dimensional. So we have black dimensionals and we have white dimensionals. Our black dimensionals come with 2 sheets that are the bigger dimensionals, and they come with 2 sheets that are the smaller, the mini dimensionals. So, and then you can also, the white come with just, if you want white ones, you have to buy the pack of just white that are mini. And you get 3 of those, 3 of these sheets in a pack. Or the white dimensionals like this size, you would buy that separately, and that would be 3 of the same sheets, like 3 sheets of this size. But the black ones are cool because they're a combo. You get 2 of the black, this size, the bigger dimensionals, and then 2 of the mini ones. Okay, I'll stop talking. You can tell I've maybe had a little bit of coffee today. All right, let's put this down. So we're going to pop that up with a little dimensional to give it a little height. Now I can put on my coffee piece where I peeled off the little sticker behind it. And then this is going to be so super cute right over the top. And it fits right by my coffee cup. Do you love it? Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. So I thought it would be fun to add a few more things on here because in this stamp set, now you guys have to get out your magnifying glass because this is really teeny, 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 tiny. But there's this darling little like asterisk, it looks like. It's the same that's inside the coffee cup. This actually comes on there. But they have a little mini one, and I thought, oh, how cute. That'll be fun to just add a little bit to my truck where I need a little bit more something, something on it. What do you think? Excuse me, a little something, something. Okay, so I used the espresso, and now we're going to go with the crumb cake. Oh, I have to stand up for this one. I'll line that up. Da, 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 da. Hopefully. Hey, that came out pretty straight. I'm always surprised. There's that one. And then another one over here. Oh, isn't that adorable? 3, 3, and 3. I love it. So here's the front of our little coffee truck. And then now we're going to go ahead and glue this onto our crumb cake piece. And a little bit of glue, a little dab will do ya. I probably always over glue, but that is not going to fall apart, that's for sure. Okay, so let's set that aside right there. And let's work on the inside. So the inside, I thought I would go back to my birthday stamp set, or a birthday stamp, I should say, that was back in the original truck. And I'm going to use that for my inside. Birthday wishes, signed, sealed, and delivered. And I'm going to stamp it in the dark early espresso. And hopefully that is straight. Yay! Oh, yay. Isn't that cute? So now you can stamp a coffee cup in there, or yeah, let's do that instead of the balloon. You could do a balloon, but I'm going to do a coffee cup. So I'll just put one right here so that I still have room to sign. So we have my coffee cup. I have my little inside of the coffee cup right here. And I'll see if I can line that up again. And close my eyes. Oh, yes, it came out okay. I did not really close my eyes. I thought about it, but it came out all right. Isn't that cute? All right, so now let's put this onto our crumb cake. Crummy, crummy crumb cake that I love so much. It is one of my favorite colors. And you know, I have to say, the crumb cake and the navy go really nicely together. That is, I have not done that color combination in a long time, but I will show you when you do like crumb cake and Night of Navy. Oh my gosh, they look really cool. So you might want to rethink some of your colors before you make yours and try that color combination because it's really very nice. So simply we're going to just glue this together. And so I'm going to move my ink pads because knowing me, I don't want to make a mess. So again, I'm going to just take my birthday wish piece, which is my centerpiece, and I'm going to simply glue that down. Again, the only dimensional I used was on that little coffee cup, but I won't be using it on the front panel. It'll just be too bulky. Hello, Deb. How are you doing? I see you just saying hello. Good to hear from you. So then I'm going to take my coffee panel from the front, and I'm going to just layer that right over the inside. See how it's just hiding that piece? And that's just going to simply get glued on. So cute, you guys. I hope you pull your stamps out and start stamping and make yourself these fun Z cards. I literally started looking through my stamps and go, oh, what else could I make? And that's why I decided I could make a coffee truck. Thanks, Tara. Oh, good, Deb. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Thank you, Tara. I think it's so cute too. And then it just simply opens. So here's a card for your favorite coffee lover, a little birthday card. And here is a card for your favorite anybody, but it's a great masculine card, but it can really be for just anybody. I hope you love this. I know I did. And this is what they look like when they're all done and folded from the top. So you can kind of see in the camera here. Let's see if you can see that. I know you know what it looks like, but again, I'll have all my measurements on my website. They're there now. I'm just going to wait to upload this and then I'll put it over on my site and then it'll all be there this evening for you. Thanks for joining me today. Next week, I may just make a video and post it on my channel. I'm not sure yet, but hopefully I can go live. But if I don't, I will have a video made that I will post the link right on my Facebook page for you. So you can enjoy that next week and maybe learn a new tip or two. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Roz. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate you guys stopping. Please stop by my website. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Thanks, Karen. Yes, and this is a really, really easy Z-fold card. There's nothing complicated about it at all. And if you don't want to have that extra layer, take that extra layer out if you want it to pop stuff up. Then it won't be so thick if you do all the embossing. Thanks for joining me. Happy stamping to you. And you'll hear from me next week, next Wednesday, for some more 411 Stampin' Fun. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Bye for now.